Hi, and welcome to the Trista Channel. And in a previous video, I spoke about Djinn. But in this video, I'll be talking about Djinn rings. I've put a link to the other Djinn videos in the description below. However, now as a piece of advice, I must say first off, if you do see a Djinn ring online, take a screenshot, then lens it on, say for example AliExpress, to make sure you're not getting ripped off. Because people on eBay, and disgustingly on Etsy as well, will buy cheap rings from AliExpress or any other supplier in China. Then they sell them from £35 to £100, even up to £200, even more than that, claiming it to be real Djinn rings. If a ring looks old and antique, chances are, give or take, it's more likely to be a Djinn ring, or at least a ring worth the price that you're spending. Also, if it's listed as condition used. If you do buy an antique ring that has a story, you're still at least buying a pricey antique, antique that has a story that will, if not true, at least entertain. Plus, it will still be worth something as an item. Just like haunted dolls, if they turn out not to be haunted, you're still buying an antique or vintage item that will still be worth more than, who knows, the price you paid for it. Djinn rings, also known as genie or magic rings, have long been a fascinating subject in mythology, literature, and popular culture. These rings are believed to contain or summon powerful beings known as Djinn or genies, who can grant wishes to the bearer of the ring. In various folklores and stories, Djinn rings are depicted as highly coveted and sometimes dangerous artifacts. The idea of harnessing the power of a supernatural being through the simple act of wearing a ring has captured the imagination of people for centuries. Pardon me. Djinn rings are often associated with themes of temptation, power, and the consequences of getting what one wishes for. One of the most famous literary depictions of a Djinn ring is found in the collection of Middle Eastern folk tales known as 1001 Nights, also known as Arabian Nights. In these stories, a common motif is the discovery of a magical ring that, when rubbed or worn, releases a powerful Djinn who offers the bearer the opportunity to make 3 wishes. However, these wishes often come with unexpected and unintended consequences, serving as a cautionary tales about the dangers of unchecked desires. In modern popular culture, Djinn rings continue to be a source of fascination and inspiration. They frequently appear in fantasy, literature, role-playing games, and movies, where their mysterious and otherworldly nature is often portrayed in a variety of ways. from being used as a source of immense power to serving as a plot device for moral lessons. Djinn rings remain a captivating element in storytelling. The concept of Djinn rings also has historical and cultural significance, reflecting the enduring human fascination with the supernatural and the desire to transcend the limitations of the mundane world. Whether treated as purely mythical or believed to have genuine mystical properties, Djinn rings continue to captivate the imagination and spark curiosity about the unknown. In conclusion, the legend of Djinn rings has persisted through the ages, captivating the minds of people across the world. Whether viewed as symbols of temptation, cautionary tools, or sources of powerful magic, these enchanted rings serve as a testament to humanity's enduring fascination with the mysterious and the otherworldly. Types of Djinn rings. There are different types of Djinn rings, each holding special powers, including wish rings. These rings can make even the most outrageous wishes, including having unmeasured wealth, riches, and health, come true. Talismans. These rings can ward off evil spirits and protect the wearer from physical harm. Love rings, misses, used to attract love and romantic relationships. Knowledge. Enhances knowledge and intellect and gives their owners wisdom. It is said Djinn rings must be respectfully used and treated to avoid any dire consequences. They hold a lot of power and, if not respected and used correctly, can lead to greed, manipulation, and misfortune. Before purchasing a Djinn ring, I understand that owning one requires a lot of responsibility. Using a Djinn ring for ill intentions can lead to negative consequences. If you plan to get a Djinn ring to disrespect or manipulate others, do not buy one. Also, try to read and research as much as possible about your specific ring to know how best to use it. Using these powerful tools recklessly can be dangerous. Your intentions for owning and using a Djinn ring should be pure and focused on positive outcomes. Using it for selfish reasons can lead to misfortune. Owning a Djinn ring places a lot of responsibility on your shoulders. To use your Djinn ring to its maximum potential, learn and understand its unique powers and limitations. Djinn rings must be stored safely to prevent theft or misuse. Some traditions require that you purify the ring before use to remove any negative energy. Using your Djinn ring. Correctly using a Djinn ring can ensure years of fortune and happiness. Always be respectful, when interacting with your Djinn ring. Any arrogance or disrespect can anger the Djinn and lead to harmful consequences. Clearly and concisely communicate your wishes and requests. Poorly formulated wishes can lead to undesirable, unwanted outcomes. Balance your needs for personal gain with the needs of others. Users who excessively rely on their ring for outcomes can become addicted to its power and, under certain conditions, cause a lot of havoc and destruction. Use your Djinn ring in moderation. Overuse can deplete the ring's energy and weaken its connection with the Djinn. Whether this is true or not, they make a fascinating conversation pieces. One could argue it's no different nor the same with holy relics. In the next video, I'll be telling you about the story of my own personal Djinn ring, the Shield of Jasosfish. Tongueful. Until then, thanks for watching. Take care of yourselves and be well.